It's your boy Ty back here with another video, and in this video today, guys, we're going to be going over and talking about the new cards coming to NBA 2K23 MyTEAM tomorrow. Now, I apologize for my voice. I don't know why it's like this. It's kind of just like, you guys can hear it a little bit off. And I do apologize for that. But 3 new Invincibles coming to my team tomorrow. Point guard LaMelo, obviously. Center power forward Shaq. Scottie Pippen, who I think is going to be up there with some of the best shooting guards in the game as well. So 3 new Invincibles coming to my team. But we also do see 5 other Dark Matters as well as 6 Galaxy Opals, including big Rudy Gobert. So we're going to be breaking down all of these cards. What to think about all of these. Are they good? Should you guys be running them? All of those things. Now, before we dive into it, guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure to smash that subscribe button. We're on the road towards 120,000 subscribers. So here's the deal. Start with the Galaxy Opals. And with the Galaxy Opals, we've got to start with Morris Peterson. Now, with Morris Peterson, you are looking at a card, 6'7" at the 2, who most of the time is solid in my team. Now, the Luke Kennard base is interesting. Not that many people have it, but it's smooth. If he gets to that with the new dribble style, it could be okay at the shooting guard position. The problem is he doesn't do anything like unique. At this stage, we've got Big Z that can play the 2, stuff like that. So he's going to be fine, just nothing crazy. Trevor Ariza, kind of on the same train of thought, the same type of thing. Now, I don't think this Ariza's release is very good. And I think that's going to be the problem with Trevor Ariza. Is just simply put, his release in my team, at least from me and my perspective, just leaves a little bit to be desired. I just don't think it's like that next level good. I don't want to sit here and say it's horrible, but his release is not great. If he has a better release or had a better release, I'd probably have him higher here, but obviously leaves a little bit to be desired there. Still, he's okay. Again, just not a card I'm super excited about. Rudy Gobert, though, is a card I'm super excited about because I do believe my team is going to give him a 3-ball. I don't know where his release ultimately is going to be like, but I do expect the 3-ball. His player model is good, and he has power forward eligibility. I'm not telling you he's going to be the best card in the game. I'm just telling you he's got potential. Because look, he's 7'1", can play the 4. Even if his release isn't necessarily that great, those couple of things will make Rudy Gobert solid in my team. Larry Hughes up next, and do we even have a Larry Hughes yet in my team? We do. 6'5", this one can play point guard. Now, release-wise, Jared Butler base, I don't know what that's like. I doubt a lot of you guys watching this video knows what that release is going to be like. So that's going to be a telltale thing. Like, what is his release ultimately like? Is it good or not good? It's going to really make a difference. 6'5", though, going to be able to standing dunk. Should be solid enough in my team. Tom Chambers, the next card I want to talk about today, 6'10", can play small forward. That alone is impressive. To combine that, Zach Randolph base hasn't been very good this year. We'll see if he gets a change release, normal leaner. Probably going to be solid enough on defense, but not that great. So for the Galaxy Opals, I mean, there's not a lot of great Galaxy Opals expected tomorrow. To be honest with you, there's not like a really tall one for his respective position. Gobert could be solid if he gets a 3-ball. Hughes could be okay. But to say I'm kind of underwhelmed is an understatement. Then let's talk about small forward Shawn Kemp. We get a Shawn Kemp that can play small forward, which definitely is exciting to me. Start with the Romeo Langford base. Now, a lot of you guys are probably like, okay, that release is okay. It's nothing really crazy. But we did see Mike Miller, who had that base, get changed. We saw Thurl Bailey, who had that release, get changed. So don't be surprised if he gets a changed release. Even if he doesn't and gets this release on very quick with better dribble 6, Shawn Kemp's going to be good. 6'10", going to be able to move, going to have a good knockdown release. I'm expecting big things out of the card. I really am. Because look, he's a dark matter, going to come with 35 base badges. He has good height, good release. What's there not to like about Shawn Kemp? Oh, wait, because there's a ton to like. Then we see a shooting guard, Ray Allen. Now, again, a lot of for Ray Allen's going to come down to his release because he needs a new release. It's that simple. It's that easy. He needs a new release in my team. Now, What release would I like him to get? Personally, I wouldn't mind the Christian Wood base, right? Christian Wood base is what the Ray Allen base used to be. That or the Neesmith base, both were fine. Obviously, if he gets that base and a better card, depending on his movement, should be pretty good. Only 6'5", that's something that I'm kind of a little bit worried about, I would say, is, only 6'5", kind of lessens his value a little bit, lessens his impact or possible impact, I'd say. Still should be okay in my team. Then we see Damian Lillard. He's going to be horrible. I mean, he's going to be horrible. Because even this Galaxy Opal Dame, who is nearly perfect offensively, was unplayable because he's simply put just too small. You can't make a Damian Lillard card good in my team. And it's not even 2K's. It's kind of 2K's fault because they make mashing so OP. But it's not necessarily all 2K's fault. Newsflash, guys. Dame just not going to be very good in my team. If you do need a player to use in offline modes, maybe. Other than that, I'm not super excited. Then we see Jaylen Brown. Now, for Jaylen Brown, it's interesting. Because the card should be okay, but his release isn't the quickest, and his dribble sigs aren't great. So, if he sees improvement in those two categories, I think the card's going to be fine because his defense and player build is fine. But that's the thing. And it's the same thing with Siakam. Siakam more than anybody, though, needs a new release. He does, because the Siakam base is not it. I doubt there's anybody that's watching this video right now that even likes or use this Pascal Siakam. Why? It's because of his release. If he gets a good release, I don't think the card's going to be bad in my team. Even if you give him the Thorough Bailey base, which I personally like. A lot of people just think it's okay. I think people would like that, respect that, and use it. It doesn't have to have the best release in the game. But even if it was usable, I think people would, people would use it. It's Pascal Siakam. People want to use current cards. They've just got to be usable. Then we see the Invincibles. Now, we know what their stats and badges are going to look like. Let's go to the 6. For LaMelo Ball, the only thing he needs is a new size up. The LaMelo Ball size up is not good in my team. And if you know, you know. It's just not a good size. Okay, everything else about the card is fine. Asta Slide needs that LaMelo base on very quick. He gets the LaMelo base on very quick. Gonna be basically like Tim Thomas. LaMelo Ball is gonna be very similar and not the same. Very similar to what a Luka Doncic gives you, where defensively he's not gonna be Ben, he's not gonna be Jokic, but offensively he's gonna be much better than those guys. Just depends. If you want a primary ball handler at your point guard, he's gonna be right up there with Luka Doncic. And since he's an invincible, defensively especially, gonna be way better than Luka Doncic. Just as an overall player. I was just giving the Luka comparison is just offensively, right? Gonna give you about the same thing. Then we see Invincible Shaq. Now, I have PTSD because I played in a my league with Shaq and the guy I played against greened everything with the card. Now, Shaq with a 99 3-ball, you know he's gonna shoot lights out. But is he gonna be better than Manute? No. Gonna be better than Yao? No. Okay? Shaq's gonna be good, but remember, only 7-1, okay? Yes, I say only because even guys like Rick Smits, Artis Gilmore are going to be nearly just as good. Now, he is an Invincible, which does mean he's going to have 99 stats, basically every badge in the game, Hall of Fame range, basically everything you could ask for. So, that part of Shaq, I like, I respect. I'm just nervous for his release, what that is going to be like. And then we see Invincible Scottie Pippen, who, number one, I got to say it, wish could play point guard. But number two is going to be absolutely elite. I personally think the LaMelo Ball Scottie Pippen backcourt is one of the best backcourts you can create. Now, what are they going to give Scottie Pippen for dribble sigs? I'm intrigued to see because Scottie Pippen's absolutely incredible. His release is great. Defense is great. But he's never been that primary ball handler in my team. And right now, the shooting guard position, T-Mac, Vince, Tim Thomas, all of those guys can be your primary ball handlers. So that's what I'm interested in for Scottie Pippen. I guess worst case scenario, if you have to run him at that small forward position, it is what it is. I'm guessing he can do that just fine. As far as all these Invincibles, they should be top 5 at their respective positions. Each and every one of them. LaMelo, Shaq, Scottie Pippen, all of them really solid. But as far as the rest of these cards, outside of Shawn Kemp, I'm not super excited. That's going to wrap it up for our video today, guys. I didn't know which of these 13 cards you guys are most excited for. Drop a like on the video, subscribe here, and do it as always, man. I love you guys, and have a blessed day.